Hello, today I am making pâte choux. First we need all the ingredients, and I laid them out in the quantities that I need them. Then I put a small sauce pot on medium heat and added all the wet ingredients and the salt. So the butter, water, milk, sugar, and salt, and brought it to a simmer. I mixed everything together with a rubber spatula until the butter melted and the liquid began to simmer. Once the liquid began to look like this and it began to simmer, then I added in my cup of flour. I turned off the heat and continued to mix it. Once it formed a dough-like consistency like this, I put it in the mixer. I gradually added 4 eggs to the dough until everything was combined. Once the pastry dough formed a shiny, yellow texture like this, I stopped mixing. I took it off the mixing stand and had to add it to a piping bag, or in this case I used a Ziploc bag. I scooped the dough into this large Ziploc bag so I could pipe it onto the sheet pan. I put a little bit of the dough onto the 4 corners of the parchment to hold it down while it baked. Next, I piped out all of the dough into little dollops until it filled up the entire pan. Then I used a little bit of water on my finger to flatten down the peaks to make sure that it cooked evenly. I used an egg wash mixture of egg and milk to brush over each of the little piles. And now everything's ready to be put into the oven. Next up we have the pastry cream. I added milk and sugar to the pot and brought it to a boil. Once the liquid reached a boil, I turned off the heat. I slowly added the liquid into a mixture of egg yolk, sugar, and cornstarch. Once combined, I added this new mixture into the pot. All that's left to do for the pastry cream is cook it until it thickens. I stirred consistently until the mixture reached a custard-like texture. At this point, it was time to turn off the heat. Now it was time to add it into a container and let it cool for a while. I spread it out in a large container to help it cool more evenly. Then Then I brought it in the freezer in my garage to cool for about 30 minutes. Goodbye, pastry cream. See you in a few. I baked the pastries in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and then brought the temperature down to 350 degrees and baked it for another 10. I added the cooled pastry cream into a piping bag. I also made a chocolate ganache to go on top of the pastries. Once they were cooled and out of the oven, I cut a little X in the bottom and filled them up with the cream. The pastry is mostly hollow on the inside and can take about 2 tablespoons of pastry cream. Once the pastries are full, it's time to put the chocolate ganache on top. I used about 2 to 3 teaspoons of the ganache per pastry. Once the ganache is on, I just use the fork to spread it out a little bit. And that's how you assemble it. This is after I prepared all the pastries. And now, the final glamour shots. And there's that beautiful cream-filled cross-section. That's about it. Thanks for watching.